but before we begin our lesson, let me introduce myself. I am Engineer John Paul de la Cruz. I graduated BS Civil Engineering last the year 2013. Okay, I am actually from the province of Apayao. I graduated from Santa Marcela National High School. If you know that place, I'm from there. Okay, and math is my I can say my forte. It's my favorite subject ever since. Uh, so I hope that as we go along, we will learn to love math as I have loved it so much. And I actually want to emphasize here that we are all learners. Okay, I want to learn from you, and I hope to impart whatever I do. Okay, I am not, wala akong paki-mute mic ninyo. Paki-mute ang mga mic ninyo. Lahat-lahat kayo, please. Mute your mic. Sige. As I was saying, I hope everyone by the end of this course, magiging love nyo ang math, ano? And I hope mag-engineering kayo. I hope na walang mga mahihina sa math sa inyo. Because engineering is a math-intensive course from your first year until to your penultimate and your last year in college. Lahat-lahat yan puno ng numbers, mathematics. Okay, so the first lessons in ENGG10 are basically a review of your mathematics classes in senior high school. Tama? So, unang klase natin is an algebra. Algebra, alam nyo na yung algebra, di ba? Algebra, blah, blah, blah. So, sinong ba yung favorite sa inyo ng algebra? Wala. And next, after algebra, we will talk about trigonometry. Okay, trigonometry is the study of triangles. So we will talk about a lot about triangles. Okay, and then after trigonometry, we will talk about analytic geometry. Okay, analytic geometry talks about points, lines in space, something like that. Okay, we'll talk about distances, circles, parabola, conics, and all that. Okay. And the last part of ENGG10 talks about solid mensuration. Okay, so ang ENGG10 natin ngayon, this ENGG10 is a 4-part course. Apat, di ba? Apat na mathematics all in one. Una, we have algebra. Second, we have trigonometry. Third, we have analytic geometry. The last one, we have the solid mensuration. So lahat-lahat ng yan we will go. If you have already read the syllabus, sinong nakabasa na ng syllabus? Nabasa nyo na yung syllabus? Yung course outline natin. Yun dapat yung first step ninyo. Yan ko na kayo ng tip. Sa lahat ng klase ninyo, una dapat na ginagawa ninyo, basahin ninyo yung syllabus. Okay, lahat ng gagawin ninyo for the entire year or for the entire semester, nandun na lahat sa syllabus. Okay, lahat-lahat ng course ninyo. Okay, amno anang to project mo, among pisaganaam, amuyo pisagsaganaan nyo. Okay, for our lesson, for our course, ENGG10, ano lang naman, we have quizzes, long exams, problem sets, papers, yan. Okay, and the tentative schedule for your first long exam is on Monday. Anong petsa sa Monday? September 14. September 14. Okay, please take note. Your first long exam is on Monday, September 14. So, ang coverage ng first long exam ninyo is on Chapter 1. Lahat ng Chapter 1. Lahat naman na ng module natin for Chapter 1 available na sa MBLE. You can start answering. Mamaya, mamaster ng lesson natin, I will open quiz number 1 and sheet work number 1. You can take it immediately after it's already open. Tapos yung sa problem set ninyo, you can start doing it. Okay? Kung may mga tanong kayo later on, kung may mga tanong kayo kung paano gagawin sa mga requirements ninyo, you can always ask me. Okay? Doon sa group. Okay, let me check your attendance now. Check na ako ng attendance. Okay. Okay na. So I hope okay. Nakikita niyo pa yung...
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let us start. Our first lesson is on the set of real numbers, you know. So on this module, meron tayong mga subtopics. Okay, bakit tayo lang? Meron tayong mga subtopics. Okay, first topic is on introduction to set. Then we have set operations, the set of real numbers, the real number stem, and then we'll talk about inequality, representing real numbers on the number line, and then absolute value. Okay, so lahat-lahat ng topic ito, I hope na pagdaanan na ninyo sa high school math ninyo. Okay, so basically this is just a review. Okay, so let us start on the first lesson, introduction to set. Okay, so what's a set? A set is a collection of objects, and the objects in it are called the elements. Okay, so these are elements of the set. So we have two ways to write a set. Okay, meron tayong dalawang ways to write a set. The first one is the rooster method. Okay, itong rooster method, ang gagawa natin dito sa rooster method, linalagay natin lahat yung mga elements one by one. Okay, and by the way, to write a set, dapat enclose siya using braces. Ito, using braces. Okay, tingnan niyo dito sa first set natin. Example, set S has the elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Itong elements na ito should be enclosed in braces. Okay? Itong set B has elements A, B, C, D. Okay? Another method of write set is the set builder notation. Ito namang set builder notation, ano siya, sinusulat natin criteria. Okay, hindi natin sinusulat yung mga elements inside the within the braces. Ang sinusulat natin within the braces is the criteria which belongs or which elements belongs to the set. Okay, so kagaya nito, set S is equal to should be opened with brace pa din. Okay, and then X such that is a natural number less than 6 and then close brace. Okay, meron pa rin open brace and close brace, and then yung nasa loob hindi na siya elements but instead a criteria for the end. Okay, so here the symbol X is called the variable because it is used to represent any element of the given set. The given set is called the domain of the variable. So, eto, di ba, tingnan natin. Dito sa ating example dito, X is a natural number less than 6. We can actually write a vertical bar instead of using the word such that. Okay? Papalitan natin yung such that by a vertical bar. So, kung meron kayong later on, okay, gagaya nito, meron tayong vertical bar dito. Binabasa natin ito as X such that X is a natural number less than 6. Or pintan lang natin yung word na such that ng vertical. Okay. So yun yung dalawang methods natin, in writing a set. The rooster method and the set builder notation. Ang pagkakaiba lang nito, ang ipagpadaan dito, they are enclosed in open and closed brace. Okay? And then set equality. How know if two sets are equal? Okay? Two sets are equal only if the elements of the first set is equal or identical to the elements of the second set. Okay, nito. The first element or the first set has elements 1, 2, and 3. And the second set has elements 3, 1, 2. Although the two sets, the order, the elements in the set are not the same, parehas yung mga elements. Hindi lang nakasulat ng parehas yung order. Okay? But it's still the elements are the same. Therefore, two sets are equal. Okay? Okay, and we can actually operate sets. Okay, we have set operations. Okay, we have set operations. More specifically, dito sa ating klase ngayon, meron tayong dalawang set operations. The union and intersection of sets. Okay, union and intersection of sets. Okay, ito yung definition union. The union of two sets, A and B, denoted by ito. Okay. Pag nakakita kayo ng ganyan na symbol, ang ibig sabihin nito, A union B. Okay, binabasa natin yan as A union B. Ano ang union? Okay, it is the set of all elements that are in A or in B or in both A and B. Okay, ang ibig sabihin nito, amin-amin ng elements ng adda ka ni A, adda ka B, adda ka niya nga dua. One, adda niya nga dua. Timot intersection, the intersection of two sets, A, B, timot symbol ti intersection kastoy. Yeah? Nakit-kitain tayo, nagbid na liktad na union, nagsinan U. Okay, dito yung intersection invert U. Okay, A intersection B is the set of all elements that are in both A and B. Dito yung intersection, dito yung dagitay elements nga pagpadaan lang ni A and B. Pagpadaan ni A and B. Okay, let us try to solve this example. Okay. Okay, so let me okay, so do you have any questions? So ito mga review lang ito, mga madadala lang. Okay, so do you have any questions? Sinong may tanong?
None, sir.
Wala. Dali pa lang. Let us answer some example. Let us answer this example. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tamang tawag. Okay, so both C has elements 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And then set B has elements 1, 4, and 16. Set C has elements 2, 10. And find the following. A, what is A union B? Okay, what is A union B? Let's try to answer this one. So for part A, what A union B? Okay, A union B. If we go back to the definition of union, ano namin to union? To union, dahil the element.
Present elements in both A.
Pagpadaan da, sir.
Yes.
Involves A and B.
Tipon da, sir.
To union, ito yung element nga adakan ni B or adakan sa adwa. If we list all the elements of A union, amin nga. Okay, let us try to write. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. Okay. Element. Okay, i-mute mo mic. Okay, mute your mic. Okay na. So these are the elements of A. And then, kailangan natin idagdag yung mga elements set B. 1, 4, 9, 16. Pero ano nito, ang catch nito, yung mga common na elements ni A and B, hindi na natin isusulat doble, ano? Kung meron na sa set A, hindi na natin isusulat dito for the second time. Okay? So, isusulat na lang natin yung mga elements na hindi pa nakalista. Okay? So, in this case, 1, 4, 9, 16, 1, since wala pa si 1, susulat natin si 1. 4, meron ng 4 kay set A, so hindi na natin isusulat yung 4. 9, we have 9, and then 16. Okay? So, these are elements in A union B. Okay? Sometimes, customarily, sinusulat natin yung mga elements in ascending order. So, pwede natin i-rewrite ito. Although this is already correct, okay? Ito, correct na ito, ano? Pero we can still write the set in more standard form by writing the elements in ascending order. Okay? So, pwede nisulat ito 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 9, 10, 12, 16. Okay? So, yan na yung sagot natin for part A. Okay, for part B, how about A union B? I mean, intersection. Okay, ito intersection ito, di ba? What is intersection B?
Wara-wara may ita,
Okay.
din paano?
A intersection B is the list or the set of elements that are both in A and B. Tama? Dahito dagitay elements na padaan ni A. Okay? So in this case, ang padaan ni Anak pag set A can be set B. So if you look at set A, the elements are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. For C, the elements are 1, 4, 9, and 16. So ang common lang sa kanila ay
4.
4. Okay?
4.
Therefore, intersection is 4. Okay? So yan lang yung
Okay.
Okay? Okay, for part, can you check your mic? Yung hindi pa nakamute, please mute your mic. Lahat kayo, check your mic. I-mute ninyo. Okay, for part C. Part C is dito na lang. Kopya ko na lang ito. Okay, for part C. Part C. B, C. Okay. Again, B union C. These are the elements that are in B or in C. Tama? B or C. Okay, so we list all the elements in B and C. So B 1, 4, 9, 1, 4, 9, 16, and C 2, 10. 2, 10. or we can write this in ascending order 1, 2, 4, 9, 10, 16. Okay? So, yan na yung sagot natin for B, union, C. Okay, and the last part, part D. We have B intersection C. Okay, B intersection C. These are the elements that are common to both B and C. Okay, let us check.
Null.
B has elements 1, 4, 9, 16. C has elements 2, 10. Meron ba silang common? If you take a look at it, wala.
None.
One, sir.
Ibig sabihin, B intersection C is an empty set. Like empty set or a null set. Ang symbol natin for an empty set is the Greek letter and C. Okay, this means this is a null set. Okay, or sometimes called the empty set. Okay, a null set or empty set. If you take a look at this, itong null set, hindi na siya enclosed in braces. Tama? Hindi na siya enclosed in braces. Wala nang braces yan. Okay. Pwede din, isulat yung empty set or null set as merong braces na ganyan. Walang laman. Okay? That is an empty set. Pero kapag pinagsama mo yan, ganyan, tapos may P sa loob na ganyan, eto mali ito. Okay? Hindi pwedeng ganyan. Yes, that's right. This is redundant. Ibig sabihin nito, this is a set with elements P. Okay? So, hindi pwede nito. Symbol natin for a null set or empty set. Okay? Ayan. Yan yung example natin for operations on set. Okay? Do you have any questions so far?
None, sir. None, sir.
Ayan.
None, sir.
None, sir.
Okay. Okay, so let's try to define other terms, ano? Other terms na ginagamit natin dito sa set. Okay. So this joint set. What is joint set? Okay, this is the term used for two sets or two or more sets na walang element common. Okay? Kagaya nung sa exam natin, set B and C are disjoint sets. Okay? They are disjoint sets kasi wala silang elements in common. Okay? Elements of a set. Ito definition ito, no? The elements of a set, the symbol for this one is S. Okay. So kapag gusto nating sabihin 2 an element of set C, ganito ang pagsulat natin mathematically. Okay, 2 is an element of set C. Okay. And then subset naman, ang symbol na ay ganito. Okay. So kapag binasa natin ito, this is S is a subset of T. Anong ibig sabihin ng subset? Sabihin ng subset, lahat-lahat ng elements in set are in set T. Okay, so ibig sabihin, yung set S, nandoon yung kanyang mga element doon lahat ay set T. Okay, so kagaya ng ganito, so set A and set C. Tingnan niyo si set C has elements 2, 10. Itong 2, 10 nandoon sa set A. Okay, ibig sabihin nito, set C is subset of set A. Okay, so set C is a subset of set A. Ganun lang yung subset natin. But it's not the other way around, ano? A is not a subset of C kasi mas marami yung elements kay set A. Okay? Okay, those are the terms. Okay, doon sa union and intersection of sets. And then let us go to the set real numbers. Okay, so ito alam niyo na tong mga to kasi pinag-aralan na natin lahat-lahat ng mga elementary pa lang. Okay, the natural numbers, whole numbers, and all that. Sige, pasadahan natin isa-isa. Natural numbers. Natural numbers, ito yung mga numbers na magsimula tayo sa 1, 2, 3. These are actually the positive numbers. Okay? In natural numbers. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, hanggang sa walang hanggan. Diba? So, ganito ang symbol for natural numbers.
Sana all forever.
N, ganyan, di ba? Yan yung symbol natin for a natural number. Okay? Ulitin ko, natural number starts from 1. Okay? 1, 2, 3, and then extends infinitely. Okay? On the other hand, itong whole number, kagaya pa rin siya ng natural number, pero nadagdag yung 0. Okay? Nadagdag yung 0. So, dito sa whole number, mag-start na tayo dito sa 0. 0, and then 1, 2, 3, and so on. Okay, yung difference ng natural number and the whole number. Ang symbol din for the whole number is W. Okay? So, W. Okay? Integers, ito namang integers kasama mga negative numbers. Okay? Integers, kasali na yung negative, positive, and the 0. Okay? So, symbol natin for integer is Z. Z. Okay, so kasali na yung negative, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1. Kasali na rin yung 0 and the positive numbers. So yan yung mga integers natin. Okay? So kasali na yung negative, and 0. Rational numbers naman, itong mga rational numbers, ito yung mga numbers that can be expressed as a fraction. Okay? Kapag nakarinig kayo rational number, usually this refers to fraction. Okay? Rational numbers are fractions. Can be written in the form P over 2. Okay? Ang symbol natin for rational number is Q. Okay? Q. These are the sets. So, ang tanong ko dito, mga integers and the whole numbers and the natural numbers can be considered as rational number? Can they be considered as a rational number? Okay, the answer is yes. Okay. The answer is yes. Okay. Kasi for example, yung natural number ay 2. Di ba yung 2 pwede nating isulat as 2 over 1. Tama? So lahat actual natural numbers, lahat ng whole numbers, lahat ng negative numbers, they are rational numbers. Okay, they can be represented as fractions. Okay?
Yes, sir.
They can be considered as fractions. They can be written or rewritten as fractions. Okay? Okay, yung mga hindi naman pwedeng maisulat as, yung hindi pwedeng masulat as fractions, ano ang tawag natin sa kanila?
Irrational.
Irrational.
Yeah, they are called irrational. They are irrational numbers. Tama. Okay? Itong mga irrational numbers, ito yung mga numbers na hindi pwedeng masulat as fractions. Okay? Ang symbol natin for irrational numbers, Q prime. Okay? Q, tapos merong kuwait sa taas. Okay? Q prime. Yung sa rational number kanina, Q, di ba? Dito sa irrational number, Q prime. Okay, so what are examples of numbers? Okay, these are itong mga square root or square root of hindi perfect square. Okay? Example is square root of 2, square root of 3, square root of 5. Yung mga hindi perfect square. Another example is the pi. Di ba? Alam mo yung pi?
Yes, sir.
Yung ginag natin sa circle, di ba? Yung pi, ito yung number na walang hangganan, di ba? Hindi natin alam. Okay, so ang tanong ko ulit dito, how can we identify a number written sa decimal kung rational or irrational siya? Okay? How do we identify?
If it is non-repeating or non-terminating, sir.
Okay, example para natin lahat. Ito, example natin ito for determining if a number in decimal form is a rational or irrational. Example, 0.6235. Okay, is this a rational or irrational?
Rational ka lang,
Rational,
sir.
sir.
Okay, this is a rational number because
No, sir.
this can be written as a fraction, tama?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Pwedeng isulat. So, ano ang general rule natin dito? What is characteristic of this decimal number? This is a terminating decimal. Terminating decimal. Anong ibig sabihin ng terminating? Ano't Ilocano terminating?
May hangganan.
Nagpatingga, nagpatinggana.
The end.
Okay, may
Pagpatingga.
One. Pag tinignan natin dito, nagpatingga DJ decimal tayo kun ni 5. So nag-terminate ito na. That is why this is called a terminating decimal. Okay, so lahat ng mga terminating decimals, they can be written as a fraction. Alright? So lahat-lahat ng mga terminating decimals, they are rational numbers. Okay, another example. 0.3333 tapos walang 3. Okay, so this is an example of a non-terminating decimal, di ba?
Irrational.
Rational.
Irrational.
Non-terminating.
Irrational.
Rational, sir.
The forever.
Non-terminating decimal. Pero ano ang characteristic nito? Non-terminating nga siya, pero
Repeating, sir.
di ba paulit yung 3? Ibig sabihin, this is repeating. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Non-terminating pero repeating isa na. If this is the case, this is a rational. Pwede nating ulat ito as a fraction. Di ba alam natin this is 1/3 itong 0.333333. 1/3 yan. So pwede natin isulat yung mga non-terminating repeating decimal as fraction.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So itong terminating rational din ito. Okay, rational. Ano nga si irrational? Rational are those decimals that are non-terminating, non-repeating.
Okay.
Or namin ti number ti payen 3.14159. Blah blah blah, di ba? This is pi, di ba? This is non-terminating. Okay, non-terminating at the same time non-repeating.
Non-repeating.
Okay, so non-terminating, non-repeating then. So this is an example of an irrational. So irrational number yan. Non-terminating, non-repeating. Okay, other examples of irrational numbers are square root of 2. Yung mga square root lang hindi square na number. Okay, pi and e. Alam niyo yung e, di ba? This is the Euler's number. E with pwede nyo ano yan. Pwede nyo i-research yan. The Euler's number. 2.71 something. Okay? So irrational number din siya. Okay? And so we are down to the set of real numbers. Okay? So the set of real numbers is the union of the set of rational and irrational numbers. So symbol natin for real, the set of real number is R. Okay? Ang ibig sabihin ng real number, lahat-lahat na ng napag-usapan natin. The natural, the integers, the irrational and rational. Kapag pinagsama-sama natin lahat yon, yun na yung set of real numbers. Okay? So, meron bang number na hindi real?
Imaginary
So,
number.
diba? That is right. Okay? So, meron tayong complement ng real number. That is what we call yung imaginary number. The set of imaginary numbers, we will talk about that in mode 1.8. Okay? Kapag nakita nyo na yung module 1.8, it talks about the imaginary number. Okay? Pero for this time, ang pag-uusapan lang natin ay the set of real numbers. Okay? Set of numbers as subset. Kapag tinignan natin itong graph na to, okay? Kapag tinignan nyo itong graph na to, is what we call, anong diagram ito? Naalala nyo? Maraming circle. Anong tawag natin dito?
Venn diagram.
Okay, this is a
Venn diagram.
Venn diagram.
This is a Venn. Okay, kapag tignan natin itong Venn diagram natin, dapat nasa loob siya ng isang rectangle, tama? Pero since imaginary na lang yung rectangle sa labas. Okay? Kapag tingnan niyo yung nasa loob, ito, yung pinakaloob, this is the set of the natural numbers. Set of natural numbers. And then, itong set of natural numbers, nasa loob siya ng whole numbers. Okay, tingnan niyo yung the set of whole numbers, sa loob nun, nandun yung mga natural number. Ibig sabihin nito, the natural number is a subset of the set of whole numbers. Tama? Okay. Ito namang integers, palitan natin ito. Ang symbol natin for integers ay Z. Ha? Z. Should be Z. Okay, the set of integers naman, nasa loob ng integers natin yung natural number and whole number. Ibig sabihin nito, the set of natural and whole numbers are subset of the set of integers. Okay? Saka kapag tinignan natin itong pinakamalaking circle na ito or circle or oblong na yan, that is the set of rational numbers. Q. Okay? Itong set of rational numbers natin, nakapaloob dyan yung integer, yung whole number, saka yung natural numbers. Ang ibig sabihin nito, these three sets of real numbers or of numbers, subset of the set of rational numbers. At kung titignan natin dito, yung Q prime nasa labas. Diba? Nasa labas itong Q prime. Sabihin, magkahiwalay itong Q saka Q prime. They are disjoint sets. Wala silang common element. Q and Q prime. Okay, wala pala akong ito. Okay. Okay, another diagram is shown dito using using flowchart. Okay, kapag pinama itong 0, okay, 0, okay. Yan. Kapag pinagsama natin itong 0 and the natural numbers, we produce a set of whole numbers. Tama? Kapag pinagsama yung whole number tsaka negative numbers, we come up with the integers, the set of integers. Okay? Pag pinagsama natin yung mga integers and non-integer rational numbers, nandyan yung mga rational numbers natin. So, ang sabihin nito, lahat-lahat ng nasa taas ng ito, they are subs of the rational numbers. Itong irrational numbers, wala siyang nasa taas. Okay? If pinagsama natin yung rational and irrational number, they form the set of real numbers. Okay, there's a set of real numbers. Ito na, pinagsama-sama na natin rational, irrational, and all the set of numbers. Okay? Okay, do you have any question doon?
None, sir. None.
Sinong may tanong?
None, sir.
None, sir.
Awan, sir.
Wala, sir.
One, sir.
Very
Sir.
easy.
Awan, sir.
Very easy.
Nagrigat, sir.
Yes, yes.
Edi wow. Malaka lang. Okay. So meron tayong example dito. The sets N, G, Q, Q prime, and R are the set of numbers defined in this section. Insert, anong tawag ulit dito? Subset, di ba? Set or not a subset to make the statement correct. Okay. First one, N, tapos blank Z. So, is N a subset or not a subset of Z?
Subset.
Subset.
Subset, sir.
Subset.
Subset, sir.
Subset, sir.
Pause ko lang muna.
Subset. Subset.
Okay, I will check the attendance again.
Present,
Check ang
sir.
attendance, ha? Hindi, may ako click dito. Okay na. Mayor na yung ginagamit ninyong pangalan dito ay yung totoong pangalan ninyo, no? Para bakit? Anong present, sir? Hindi, wag. Sige, mag-Google form na lang. Wait lang. Bakit nasa-check yung mga attendance? Wait lang, gawa lang ako ng Google form natin.
Okay, pasok.
Nasaan na yung attendance?
Oscar.
Ako.
Guys, rush B, rush B.
Alam nyo na yung student number nyo, di ba?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Si Senyor.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Carbene, alkain.
Attendance muna kayo. We'll give you 2 minutes. Google Meet attendance.
Kimi dayo, kimi nan dayo. Oshiete kureta.
Sana all your lie in April.
Again.
Ano no, si Kaiwa.
Right.
Ian Ramos. Next. Ramos. Camera. Tutup mo? Okay. Introduce yourself. Major Jackson. Mano?
Ada makita yung green check mark ita babata na yan?
Awan, sir.
Sige, ano yun? Talapak.
Okay. Your favorite subject.
Okay, so let us continue our discussion. Okay, letter B. Pwede, kaya nang sagutan nito, no? Nandiyan naman na yung sagot. Okay. For letter B, Q, is it a subset or a subset of Z? Q is set of rations, di ba?
A subset. Is the subset of Q.
Okay, Q. Not a subset of Z, tama. Okay, for letter E. Square of 2, pi, and then 3.5 is a set or not a subset of pi?
Not.
Subset.
Ano?
Not a subset, sir.
Not a subset, sir.
Not a subset.
Ay, it's not a subset because of 3.5, tama?
Yes, sir.
Because of the 3.5.
Yes,
Square root of 2 and pi, okay lang, pero meron tayong 0.5. Okay, for letter D,
Yes, sir.
0.
Subset, sir.
Subset, sir.
0 is
Subset, sir.
Subset,
letter
sir.
E, and
Subset, sir.
Subset net lang, sir.
N is a
Subset.
Sir.
Subset.
instead of the following, determine which one of the set is equal to the given set. Union of
Rational.
to the Venn diagram. If you refer diagram kanina, Z union Q is, siyempre, di ba yung Z nasa loob? If you take, siyempre yung, double check niyo kung nakamute. Pag-check yung mic kung double check yung mic. Sino na kami? Double check ko man sa mic yo. Z union Q is actually Q, di ba? Okay. If you take a look at the Venn diagram kanina dito, Z and Q, di ba Z, nasa loob siya ng Q. Okay? Nung pagtipunan, siyempre, yung Q, agot, Q.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Letter B, Q, hindi. Letter B, ito, Z intersection Q. Ito naman yung common kay Z and Q. Common sa integers and rational. Siyempre, ang common sa kanila yung integers, tama?
Yes, sir.
Okay, na-imagine niyo ito?
When,
Sige,
sir.
ito.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. When, sir?
Sige. How about C? Natural number, intersection, irrational.
No, sir. No, sir.
No elements in common.
Bawal, sir. Bawal, sir.
Elements in common. Therefore, this is
Null set. Null set.
Null set, sir.
Null set.
Q prime union R.
Disjoint sets.
R.
R.
R. Real numbers.
R, sir.
Okay. Ito. Okay, so I think we are good with this one. Ito, the number system. Ayan. So, multiplication and addition, very easy, di ba? Okay. Ang important lang naman dito, alam na ito, di ba? How do we add? How do we multiply? How do we subtract? How do we divide? Okay, ang important lang dito, division by zero. Division by zero is defined. Okay? We cannot divide zero. That is why in our definitions later on, kapag nag-divide tayo ng we set the denominator not equal to zero. Maging ganun, okay? Okay, 0 divided by 0. Ito, 0 divided by 0 is indeterminate. Okay, indeterminate ang tawag natin. 0 divided by 0. Okay, so any number divided by 0 is undefined. Kapag 0 divided by 0, we call it indeterminate. Okay, so let us go to inequality. Inequality, the symbol, ito less than or greater than. Sometimes, ginagamit din natin yung less than or equal to, tsaka greater than or equal to. Okay, so by definition, yan. So yung symbol natin, A is less than B kapag B minus A is positive. A is greater than B naman kapag A minus B is positive. Okay, so ano naman yan? Siyempre, depende no anak na curl. So, elementary tayo, di ba? No, si natin, si mnemonics tayo. No anak tinagaan na dahil ito yung symbol, ito si dakdakkel. Di ba?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, A is greater than 0. No, ibaga tayo A is greater than 0. Kahit nasa 1, A is positive. If A is less than 0, A is negative. Okay? So sometimes, the definition tayo nito, ibaga tayo nga A is greater than 0, ibagbaga tayo A is positive. Okay? So ito yun, may upat nga symbols tayo, inequality. Less than, greater than. We have less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. Okay? So, meron tayong mga terms dito. Okay? Strict and non-strict inequality. Okay? Strict inequalities, dagitoy, gusto sa symbol nga kastoy, less than can greater than. So, awan di equal na. Diba? So, ang tawag natin dito sa less than or equal, tsaka greater than or equal to, non-strict inequality. Okay? Non-strict kapag meron siyang equal sign. Okay? Kapag nakakita na kayo ng ganitong inequality, this is what we call a continued inequality. Okay? Continued inequality. This is actually comprised of two inequalities. Mga ganyan, dalawang pinagtipon dada ito nga duwa nga inequality. Okay? So, ang tawag natin sa mga ganyang inequality, continued inequality. Okay? Okay? And then, real numbers on a number line. Alam niyo naman siguro ang number line, di ba? O, ganito ang itsura ng number line. So, meron tayong 0. Nandito yung 0. To the right of 0 are the positive numbers. To the left of 0 are the negative numbers. Okay? So, dito sa number line natin, nandito na lahat yung mga real numbers. Okay, so dito the urit-urit na, these are the integers. But between these integers, nandyan yung mga rational and irrational numbers natin. Okay. Example, ito. Okay, nandito yung 1, di ba? Ay, 0. Nandito yung 0, nandito yung 1. Between 0 and 1, nandyan yung 3/4. Nandyan yung 3/4. So, lahat ng mga rational numbers natin, pagitan yan ng mga integers. Okay? So how do we present an inequality in a number line? Paano natin i-represent inequality in a number line? Illustration. Look at this one. This is a set of x such that x. Paano ang pagbasa natin dito? Is the set of x such that x is greater than -6 but less than or equal to +4. Okay? Ganun yung pagbasa na sa set na ito. The set of x such that x is greater than -6 but less than or equal to 4. Okay? Paano natin i-represent sa number line? Okay, tingnan natin yung graph dito sa baba. Ganun naman, di ba? Kasali ba si 6 dito? Kung titignan natin, hindi kasali si 6. Di ba? Because of this strict inequality dito, x should be greater than 6. Hindi kasali si 6. Okay, ibig sabihin, open. Okay, open dito. So, ang symbol natin, ganyan. On the other side of the inequality, meron tayong non-strict dito. X is less than or equal to. Because of the presence of the equal sign, kasali si 4. Okay? Kasali si 4. Kaya ang symbol natin dito ay ganito. Okay? Okay. Other symbols sa pag-drawing natin ng inequality sa numbering. Kapag hindi kasali yung number, magdodraw tayo ng open na circle. Okay? Open, kagaya niyan, open. Tapos kapag kasali, closed circle naman. Okay? Closed circle, kagaya niyan. So, there are two ways. Meron tayong dalawang ways to draw an inequality. Assuming this is a straight line. Ang hirap kaya mag-drawing sa di ba? Okay? So, meron tayong dalawang ways para mag-draw ng inequality sa number line. The first one is by the use of the open circle and the closed circle. The open circle indicates that that number is not included in the set. Kagaya nito. Dito sa -6, open circle, because -6 is not included in the set. Kasi nga x should be greater than -6. Hindi kasali si -6. Exclusive of 6. On the other hand, solid yung circle natin dito sa +4 because kasali si +4 by the presence of the equal sign. X is less or equal to +4. Tama? So, closed circle ito. Another way to represent this inequality and the number line is by the use of the, anong tawag natin dito? Parentheses and
brackets.
Bracket. Diba? Parentheses ginagamit natin to represent that negative is not included in the set. Bracket naman, ang gagamitin natin to indicate that that number is included in the set. Okay, so yun yung representation natin on the number line. Okay. So, ano ang tawag natin dito sa ganitong pagsulat ng set? Okay, sa ganitong pagsulat natin ng set, ang tawag natin dito ay set builder notation. If you, yung sa ano natin, sa first lesson natin kanina. Set builder notation. Okay, itong set builder notation, we can also represent this inequality using the interval notation. Okay, ito. Interval notation. Open interval kapag exclusive ano yung A and B, ito, X such that X greater than A but less than B, hindi kasali si A, hindi rin kasali si B. Ang tawag natin dito is an open interval. Diba? So, ang symbol natin is dalawang parentheses. Tingnan. Dalawang parentheses. Ito, ganyan. So, represent an interval from point A to B, pero hindi kasali si A, hindi rin kasali si B. Okay? So, dito sa pangalawa, ang tawag natin dito ay closed interval. In this interval, kapag tingnan ng set builder notation niya, kasali si A, kasali din si B. Okay, because of the presence of equal sign. If this is the case, ang ginagamit natin na symbol ay bracket. Okay, kasali si A, kasali din si B. That is a closed interval. Meron din tayong tinatawag na interval half open on the left. Okay, interval half open on the left. Ang ibig sabihin nito, the set builder notation for this one ay ganito. Okay? Kagaya ng example natin sa taas kanina. Kasali si A, ay hindi kasali si A, pero kasali si B. Diba? X is greater than A, X is less than or equal to B. Kasali si B dito. So, ang symbol natin, parenthesis doon sa A, bracket doon kay B. Okay? So, ganyung symbol natin yan. Ibig sabihin nito, hindi kasali si A, kasali si B. Interval half open on the left. Dito naman sa kabila, interval half open on the right. Okay? So, dito, baliktad lang, ano? Instead, si B na yung, ano, included, si A. A is included, B is not included on the set. So, in this case, dito na yung bracket natin, sa kabila naman yung parenthesis natin. Okay? So, yun yung apat na interval notations natin. Ay meron open interval. Ang symbol natin ay dalawang parentheses. Meron tayong closed interval, dalawang bracket naman. Meron tayong interval half open on the left and then interval half open on the right. Okay, so yan yung mga symbols niyan. So basically, ang sinasatin dito, kapag kasali sa set yung point, parenthesis yung ginagamit natin. Kapag hindi kasali, I mean, parenthesis yung ginagamit natin. Kapag kasali sa set yung point, ang ginagamit din ay bracket. Okay, so okay, there are times na ginagamitan natin yung interval, ginagamit natin yung infinity. Infinity meaning wala siyang limit. Okay, so meron tayong negative infinity and positive infinity. Okay, so for example, merong interval na A, positive infinity. Ang ibig sabihin ng A, comma, positive infinity, magsimula yung set natin from point A papuntang to the right na walang hanggan, di ba? Infinity. Magsimula sa A papuntang infinity to the right. Kapag naman negative B, negative infinity to B, nagsimula naman siya sa left from the negative left papunta kay B. And then mag-stop siya kay B. Hindi included si B. Okay, dito included si A, dito included B. Okay, so ano ang makikita ninyo dito and what can you say? Okay, kapag gumamit tayo ng infinity, always use the symbol sa interval notation. Ang ginagamit natin palagi yung parenthesis. Okay? Kapag gumamit tayo ng infinity, always use the parenthesis. Okay? Okay, so kapag natin ng interpretation yung set of real numbers from negative infinity to positive infinity, ibig sabihin walang restriction. Okay, from negative infinity to positive infinity. Yung table natin dyan, na-summarize na yung mga sinabi ko, no? Using the set builder notation and using the interval notation. Okay? So, pwede nyo yung, pagbasehan later on. So, show on the real number line each of the following sets represents the set by interval notation. Okay. The first one, the set of x such that x is greater than or equal to negative 7 but less than negative 2. So, ibig sabihin yung x natin from negative 7 to negative 2. Tama? Kasali si negative 7, hindi kasali si negative 2. Ibig sabihin, bracket kay negative 7, parenthesis kay negative 2. Ito na yung sagot dito sa baba. Okay? Yan na yung interval notation niya. Okay? Letter B. X is greater than 1 and x is less than 10. Okay, itong and, this denotes intersection. Kapag nakikita kayo ng word na and, plot ko dito para at least maalala nyo. And, ang ibig sabihin ng and ay intersection. Ano na ulit yung intersection kanina? Yung common. Okay? Yung common sa kanilang dalawa. Kapag nakikita naman tayo ng or, yun, ang ibig sabihin naman ng or, yun. Okay? Union of set. Okay, so what is common to x is greater than 1 and x is less than 10? Okay, if you draw, kapag knowing natin yan sa a number line, okay, meron tayong number line, ano? Wait lang. Meron tayong line dito. No? Ito. Ayan. Meron tayong number. Example, nandito si, ano na ulit yung, ano natin dito? X is greater than 1, x is less than 10. Okay. For example, nandito yung 1 natin. And ito yung 10. Okay? Yung first na inequality, x is greater than 1. Diba? X is greater than 1. So, kapag nag-drawing tayo dyan, mag-start tayo dito, papunta doon sa to the right, di ba? Ganyan yan. Paano ba palitan yung ano? Color. Hindi ko alam. Basta alam natin ganyan yung x is greater than 1, tama? Yung isa naman, x is less than 10. Yung x is less than 10 naman, from 10, papunta naman to the left. Okay? Kung titingnan natin, common sa kanila ay itong region na ito. This region. Okay? Itong region na to. Yan yung kanilang intersection. Okay? Itong region na to. So, from 1 to 10. Okay, so yan na yung interval notation 10 from 1 to 10. Okay, but since hindi strict inequality, greater than saka less than, hindi kasali si 1, hindi rin kasi 10. Okay? Okay, for letter C, Or naman, ano? Or. So, x is less than or equal to negative 5, or x is greater than or equal to 5. Okay? So dito, itong x is less than or equal to negative 5, ano yan, di ba? From negative infinity to negative 5. Ito na yun. From negative infinity to negative 5. Kapag tingnan nito, kasama negative 5 because of the presence of the equal sign. So, bracket yung gamit natin kay negative 5, parenthesis kay negative infinity. Or, ito naman, x is greater than 5. So, magsimula tayo 5, papunta doon kay positive infinity. So, ito naman yan, 5, positive infinity. Okay, 5, bracket ang ginamit natin kay 5, parenthesis yung ginamit natin kay positive infinity. Okay, because of the presence of or, kailangan natin i-combine yung dalawa, yung union nila. So, with the symbol union. Okay, we combine the two sets. Okay. For letter D, intersection ito, di ba? Ibig sabihin, tignan lang natin yung common sa kanilang dalawa. X greater than or equal to 2, saka x is less than or equal to 9. So, ibig sabihin, from positive 2 to positive 9. Kasali si positive 2, kasali si positive 9. So, ito na yung sagot sa letter D. Sa letter E, parehas lang din siya ng letter C, ano? But instead of the word or, ang ginamit na nito is the call natin for union na ito. So, x is less than 3 and x is greater than or equal to 3. Okay, if you take a look at this, hindi kasali si 0 because this is a strict inequality. Dito kasali si because of the presence of the equal sign. Kaya bracket dito 3, parenthesis dito kay 0. Okay, so yung mga sets na to, naka-drawing na lahat dito sa figure na yun. Okay? So, yan. Yan. Parehas lang ito, no? Parehas yung dalawa. Dito ang given intervalation. Isulat natin into set builder notation. Dito ang set builder notation, isulat natin into interval notation. Okay? Parang naman yung proseso niya. Okay? And then absolute value. Absolute value definition is actually the distance. Distance ang ano natin dito. The distance of number doon kay 0. Okay? So, when we talk about distance, we talk about a positive number, di ba? So that the absolute value of any real number is always positive. Okay? It's non-negative. So the absolute value, for example, meron kang line, ano? Ito. Ini? Okay, meron kang number line. So kung nandyan yung to, nandito, negative 5, nandito, say, positive 6. Okay? So the absolute value of negative 5 is the distance of negative 5 doon kay 0. Itong distance na to. Okay, distance, if we talk about distance, we talk about a positive number. So the absolute value of negative 5 is equal to 5. Okay? For absolute value ay ganito, dalawang vertical line and close. Okay, the absolute value of positive, ito naman, itong distance na to. Okay, so the absolute value of positive 6 is 6. Okay, so, yan, the absolute value of a number is always positive. Okay, so, yan na yung sa module 1 natin. Yan na yung sa module 1 natin. So, after this lesson, you have 30 minutes. You can open your MBLE. Please open your MBLE. Wait lang, i-open ko lang itong edit ko lang ito. September 7. Today is September 7. I will open sheetwork number 1 para sa inyo lang, ano? Nag-enroll ba kayo section A and section B lang kayo, ano? Lahat dito section A and section B lang.
Opo, sir.
I-open ko yung sheetwork number 1 section A and section B, and you have until 12 noon to sheetwork number 1. So you have 27 minutes. Oh, 30 minutes na lang para meron kayong 30.
Baka alauna, sir.